Oh no. I was about to start streaming and now I got an error pop up. Another application appears to be preventing Dragon Age 2 from running in full screen. Why? Why, God? Why have you forsaken me? What has happened? Okay. It's starting up anyway, but now you probably can't see it because it's not full screen. Try this again. Now you might be able to see it. Let's resume the game. This is not a Versace episode, I should say that. Unfortunately, we got into a weird time where I'm doing my canon run of Dragon Age 2 right at the same time we're doing Versace. But this is not a Versace. She should be back this Saturday, because me and Jordan's finally lives got their shit together. But, alright. So, the mic works. Good. The game's on. And it's streaming. Good, good, good. Okay. So, yeah, in between episodes, I did do a couple things. My outfit is slightly different. I don't know why that boot seems to be glitched, but I got on new boots and armor, or boots and arm gloves. That's the word. I also changed some equipment around. I cleared out my inventory, so it's nice and squeaky clean. Look, only 5. Look at me go. I gave some runes to some people and just overall did some things. So, yeah, let's start with the drink and figure out what we're doing today. Wonderful. Okay. What do we want to do? I think I'm just going to start out with Black Powder Courtesy, because that's... Actually, I kind of want to do Inside Job. Let's do Inside Job, and then we'll do Black Powder Courtesy. Let's go talk to Human. Actually, who do I want to take with that? Who's a good businessman? I want to take Aveline. We're doing shady business. I feel like we need Varric, Isabella, and then, like, a mage. Phew. Meryl? I don't really take Meryl that often. Let's take Meryl. Yay, functioning alcoholism! Woohoo! That's what we're doing today. Alright, Human.
There are so many.
You got my letter.
Unfortunately.
You've been gone a while. I thought you had things under control.
I told you I would handle this, and I did. Now, after a year of raids on our shipments, I finally caught one of the culprits. One of our miners, Sabine, has been leaking information. Do you know him? He claims to be from your hometown in Ferelden. I would like you to get this festering sore to divulge who is behind the thefts. When you are ready, I will bring Sabine to you.
Who is this man?
I would not expect you to recall every pisspot from your past.
That's the problem with being a big fish in a small pond. I could never tell the little fish apart.
Rude.
Well, he brags to his fellows that he grew up with you in Lothering.
Bring Sabine back to my place.
Excellent idea. I will get him now.
I don't think this guy's from Lothering.
Here is the dung pile I caught leaking next week's shipment schedule. He won't tell me who he's working with. Who else has been screwing me over?
Yikes.
Tell me, you ratting mongrel.
He can't talk with a mouthful of broken teeth.
Please, Miss Sayre, help me. I knew you since you was young and Lothering. I knew your mum's family and your pop. Mike, you got him rest.
Pathetic.
Jesus, man.
I leave this bastard in your capable hands. Get me when he's ready to talk.
Thank you, Miss Sayre. Us Lothering folks should stick together.
What made you betray your employer?
Before the Blight, my family had a good life in Lothering. Clean home, fertile land, friends. In Kirkwall, we lived in a hovel. People spit on us, and some days we went hungry.
Trust me, things could be worse. Tell me how to stop the next ambush.
As soon as I tell Hubert what he wants to know, he'll kill me or throw me in prison. My life's not worth much, but my family. I only wanted to give my wife and son a better life.
I don't want to say I'll help you because he did do something wrong. So maybe this one.
Hubert's first love is gold. You must have some squirreled away.
I'll tuck some coin away for the future. But if it buys me a future out of prison, Hubert can have it.
Hawk, this is Lily of the Coterie. Given the importance of stopping the cargo robberies, I have enlisted a consultant.
Consultant? Sure. Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Well, Doug, are you ready to bark now?
There's an ambush planned tonight at Dietrich Crossing.
Tonight? That leaves you barely enough time to intercept them. You had best leave immediately.
We'll protect your precious shipment, but make sure you have the coterie's payment. Want me to deal with this runt? Free of charge. I'll drop him in a ditch on our way out.
Yes, take him. With my blessing.
Oh, no.
I assume my partner will not object.
Sabine will pay you back if you let him go.
Oh, really? I'm more inclined to beat the coin out of this sheep swallow and then kill him.
He's nothing, Hubert. Take his offer and cut him loose so we can get back to business.
Fine. Get me your ill-gotten coin before I change my mind.
Oh, thank you, Miss Ayres. I know I don't deserve it, but thank you.
We're wasting time. If you find naught but corpses at the ambush, it won't be my fault.
Kinda wish the Inquisitor could sound like that.
We're too late for your boys,
Aw.
but we'll make the rotters pay.
Well, our boys seem to be like one person, because there's like only one body here, but I appreciate it. Alright, you can get most of these guys. Why do I hate all your legions in this game except for the Dulancés or whoever they are at the end of the game? I'm assuming because they're all, like, all the legions are pretty snotty except for the Dulancés, which are just, like, hilariously incompetent. That's my guess. And, like, they do generally love their son. Like, the only thing you really see of them is them really trying to do the best for their son, you know? Is that everybody?
That was almost too easy. Wait. I recognize that lout.
Who is he?
He's in the coterie. One of that damned fool Brecker's men.
So your organization is behind this?
We got explicit orders not to. Hubert's been good on his payments. If Brecker ordered this, the rest of his life will be very short and painful.
Tell me about this man.
He operates out of the south side. Always had more balls than sense. His lackeys are loyal. Brecker must be involved.
Let's pay Brecker a social call. We've got a lot to talk about.
I've got to be sure first. I know who to lean on to get answers. Find me in the Undercity.
Alright. Persuasion. Ooh. That kind of sucks. Enchanted staff. That might be alright. I think that's all we have in this area. Leave area. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything in here, because I do kind of want the achievement for getting all of the shit. Let's go. Since we're out here, herbalist hat. Oh, that's like way deep down in there. No thanks. Dark Town, inside job. What's this? Herbalist task. Oh yeah, we have to turn that thing in. Oh, we could do that later. Yeah. Okay. God, imagine you can make your Inquisitor sound like a mob boss. That'd be pretty cool, actually. Where am I?
So I hear you've been visiting the Viscount's gardens, Daisy.
Oh, they're enormous. And they're always empty.
Oh, okay.
Why don't more people go to see them?
Probably because...
Oh boy, here we go. This guy's right behind me. Gotcha. It's really just this one guy. Oh no, there's some up there. Okay, well, me and Isabella will take care of this guy. And he's gone. Got him. Is that it? Oh. There's that. Okay. That's Javaris Tintops, but let's go to Lily.
Don't let them get away!
You Coterie, one of Lily's friends.
Lily was one of ours. She was working for you, and now she's dead. You get one chance. Did you kill her?
Lily didn't die by my hand. Someone else did this.
Explain yourself.
This is a case of the right hand not knowing what the left is doing. One of the scum that attacked my caravans worked for someone in the coterie named Brecker. Lily said she'd look into it. I think Brecker had her killed.
Brecker, If you're lying, I'll find you. Men, we have to get to the bottom of this. Now.
So this quest, like this moment right here, when I first played it, I actually had a full party of women, which I almost had if Eric wasn't here. And like, it was kind of that moment that when playing this game, I was like, man, this is actually really dope. Because like, I have a full party of women, I'm playing a woman. This lady is you know, obviously a woman, that was a woman. Like, everyone in this storyline was a female, and like, that was really, I don't want to say empowering, because it wasn't quite that. It was just, it's one of the first times in a video game where like, you don't feel, well, at least for me, it didn't feel weird to play as a woman in a video game. Because like, I feel like in a lot of video games, they're so rare, and like, you're the only woman in like a whole lineup of guys. But not this game, there's ladies everywhere, and that's great. So that's kind of one of the moments of this game where it hit me that was the case, and I think something that really made me fall in love with this world.
Turn up your purses, Gertwall.
Let's do Brecker's Hideaway first. Yeah, I remember Kate telling us about this on the Split the Veil podcast. Yeah, because I really liked it so much, because it was just really subtle. Like, no one paid attention to it. Like, they didn't say like, oh no, the only 2 female coterie members of the... They're all dead, what are we gonna do? But no, it was just very subtle, and that impressed me. So I just have a soft spot for this quest.
Seems to be unhealthy.
Is that it? We're good? Okay. Oh, here we go. There's always like a trap somewhere in here. Coterie Alchemist. Fancy. 3 hot girls plus 1 sexy dwarf with chest hair. There you go. You got it. That's the truth. Holy shit, on that topic, I'm playing The Witcher and it blew me away how much of a male fantasy it is. I do love it though. Yeah, that, I was like, at least when I was playing Witcher 3 with Michael, it was amazing how much of like a lot of the female characters, because you can have sex with like a lot of women, and it really felt like this woman is here to have sex with, and like it's just amazing the subtle differences and how welcome you can feel while playing it. Like there would be a couple times where like I was really liking a character in The Witcher 3. Like I expect that almost from Yennefer, who actually doesn't even do it that often, which I think maybe why I liked her so much. And like Triss, because they're like the main romance options. Oh fuck. But, like there's like this one alchemist in the very first town that I was liking, and then she like throws herself at you or something like that, and it's like, oh come on, man. I don't think this character would like do that. It's still a fun game though, and it has a lot of really good moments, but man, there's just some things you're like, nah. Put a bad taste in my mouth.
You must be Brecker.
And you're that lice-covered refugee.
Anders? He's... we found Anders' family.
You'd better leave the bone pit shipments alone. Understand?
You're making demands of me. You own half a stake in a mine and you think you're somebody, huh? Some Fereldans don't have the courtesy of knowing when to bloody die.
Anders' evil twin, yeah, seriously. Let's get up here. Brecker's almost dead. Got him, Isabella. Nice. They need to get away from Meryl.
Isabella!
She almost dead? Oh, she's just dead. Oh, hello. Should've brought Anders. Bip bip! I need someone to tank, because I didn't bring a tank, because I wanted to bring Isabella.
Go down!
Is this the last guy? That's the last guy.
I should have picked a different hobby.
Well, I mean, I guess that's true. Get the sack. Alright, is that it? Brecker. And Jinx is very upset. Oh my goodness.
If I try my hand at that?
Jinx! He's dead. It's okay. He's dead. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Don't worry. I know. Alright. I think that's the end. Let's go. Can we talk to Hubert? Yeah. Let's go talk to Hubert.
First the habit. I found the thieves responsible for the cargo thefts. I put them out of business.
Excellent. With that resolved, the mine's profits will soar. For now, partner, please be sure to visit our workers occasionally. You have a knack for keeping them happy.
Okay, we do want to go and visit them, but let's actually go finish a bunch of things. Actually, should I go ahead and do that? No, because that's going to start a whole bunch of chain of stuff. So let's do by better courtesy. Oh, she's still just there? Oh, her hair's moving now. Okay, okay. Now I want to know how long she's gonna be there. Just rotting in the streets. Brecker side of... Oh, no.
Up your purses, Kurtwall. The least...
You're selling the assets of Javaris Tintop.
We are. Limited districts,
limited contracts. Oh, that line.
Keeps territory clear and separate from the start. He had a meager lot, but he skipped with dues outstanding. So up it goes.
Sounds like he's made a few friends. Can one of them point me his way?
Ask that about anyone else, I'd have you thrown out. This one, he owes me too. Javaris left in a hurry. I'd put him at Smuggler's Cut if he's avoiding patrols. It empties at a cave outside town. Tell him I said, don't come back.
There's no way this Javaris stole from the Canary. That's hard. I've heard.
Really? I don't know why, but like, do you ever have like NPCs that there's really no reason for people to like them, but they just sound oddly charming? This is one for me. I don't know why this Coterie Barker just has been burned into my memory, but she just has been. Limited districts, limited contracts. I can't even do the accent very well. Ooh, a barrel. Where? Oh, it's on the other side of the map. Lily will be there for the rest of Act 2. Oh, poor Lily. Well, she doesn't really decompose very much, so maybe Act 2 is only like a couple days at max.
I'm fond of a little dirt.
Oh, hello there.
But this?
Who are
was
you?
This really necessary?
Stay away from me.
Probably one of those guys I have to find something and give to later. Now, I did just walk past where I wanted to go because I was exploring, so... Here we go. Was his name Jack the Black? Like Jack Black? I mean, maybe. Okay. Maybe I should have had some better party, but we're gonna deal with this. Probably should also heal up Isabella, but we're gonna just do it this way. I'm stuck. Alright. Let's get these monsters. I will say that I am playing this on normal, and I feel like this is so far a lot easier than Dragon Age Origin was. Where is it? Oh, hello, Carta Assassin. I'm stuck on these stairs and I do not like it. What do we got? We got fire again? That's always good. Origins at heart, it is, yeah. But it's kind of a fun challenge. Maybe I just need to bump up the difficulty. I don't know. I feel like we started on this. Maybe I'll do hard for Inquisition. I don't know. Because I've never done hard on Inquisition. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll see. Well, yeah. What do you guys think? Should I play on hard in Inquisition? Because I've never done that before. That'd be kind of interesting. Now, what's in here? Gotta get the secrets. Also, like, I keep thinking of, like, how long Inquisition's gonna be compared to, like, everything else. Like, on a doing everything playthrough, which I do plan to do for Inquisition, that's still gonna be, like, 160 hours. Like, that's a lot of episodes. Like, I think this Dragon Age 2 playthrough at least is gonna last until most of this year. Whether Dwarven Clan pin. I am disappointed with the lack of anything good here. Oh. Well, there was something good here. Well, that would have been really fun, but alas, I did not do that. Hard for DA is pretty good. Not too difficult, but a good amount of difficulty. Maybe I'll try it then. Wait, what? Necrophilia is a Navaran pastime in dragon hunting. What did I turned my head for 1 second, and y'all doing this to me. Okay, where are we going? Would necrophilia be the Navaran? I mean, I guess. God, there probably is one of those weird... What are they called? The gray guys. God, I forgot what the order's called. Okay, I'm like way up here, so I don't know what they expect me to do. Mortalitassi, that's it. Like, I'm sure there's like one of those weirdos. That's blocked off. Okay. Now I think Isabella's present is somewhere here, so we want to get that. Demonetized. Good thing we don't monetize. She's called a blighter. Oh, Meryl. Got a potty mouth. Oh my god, there's so many. And they're all crowding around Isabella, which I'm not fine. So let's try to help her out.
One less to worry about.
Is that oh, hello. Now I'm caught in the trap. I mean, necrophilia is kind of already in Dragon Age 2, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's some pre-mortality in Dragon Age 4. Yeah, now that you mention it, it's essentially kind of what happens with Fox Mother. Yeah, okay, good point. Aha! I think this is the present, maybe? Isabella, you can open it. Nope. Is that the end, maybe? I don't know. It's somewhere in here. I think I can get in here. There's nothing, though. Ah. The ship in a bottle is closest to the exit. Yeah, okay. You mentioned before that you don't monetize your videos, but I've always wondered why. I think as watchers, we'd want you to be compensated for the time you dedicate to your channel. Well, that's very sweet. In part, it's because I don't want to deal with the headache, because I do deal with a lot of copyrighted music and imagery. So not monetizing kind of gives me a chance to make what I want without having to worry about like things being pulled down. Like already on Codex Added, which it's kind of weird. On my main channel, I don't think I've ever gotten flagged as like for using material that is technically copyrighted, but we have definitely done that with Codex Added. Not even about the pop songs that are at the end of some of the games we play, like which all of those have been tagged. But some of like there was like one time like where Jordan and I were just like silent for some reason, and like you hear the background music, and someone tagged that as being a part of like whatever game we were playing soundtrack, and therefore were we to monetize that video, some record group or whatever would get the money for it. I guess it's just I think in reality it's just kind of fear in my part, because oh, there it is, ship in a bottle. I don't want to make something and then it be copyright claimed by a company that isn't BioWare, by like something random, and then the video getting taken down or all sorts of things. Which I know isn't quite how this works, but it's, I don't know. Another part is, at least on my main channel, I have a Patreon that people can donate to. So, yeah. I don't know. Maybe one day I will, but at least at this moment, keeping it how it is. I will also say on Codex Added, like, we were not quite, like, we actually have talked about monetizing this channel, but we just don't know quite how to do it, and that, like, we would want to split the profits on streams. So, like, you know, if only I'm streaming, then I get it. If only Jordan's streaming, he gets it. If, like, we're doing it together, we split it up, that type of thing, but we don't really know how to do that because YouTube will only give you like a pool of money, so we don't know if it should like go to my bank account and then I just send Jordan his payment, or vice versa, or if it should go to like a third-party PayPal or something. It's a big mess. So how about Super Chat? With Super Chat, I guess kind of what I was just saying, like we would have to set up a place for the money to go, and for the both of us, I don't know. We don't know what to do. So it's kind of like this weird. It's just, like you have to turn on not notifications, monetization for the whole thing to work, which we can do. It's again, we don't know quite the easiest, smoothest way to do it. think we're both just kind of busy with like our actual lives that like we kind of forget to really sit down and just hammer it out. Hello, Fussel.
That any way to greet an old friend?
You? Granny's garters, she would hire you. I can't buy a break on discount. You know what? Go ahead. Take my head and pike it back to that sodding elf. I need the rest.
What in blazes are you talking about?
Wait, you don't know? Then what? You're tracking for the Canary? Then she did it. That elf got them after me for nothing. Bitch born.
It certainly wasn't hard to frame you.
Look, I'm minding business, same old. And out of the blue, some elf tries to kill me. Says she's got the Canary powder and I'm her cover. I slipped her, hired some bodyguards, and ran for it. And now you're here. Great.
So far, all I see is you.
Leaving the other person behind is the first step in running away. Sorry if that's inconvenient. Here. Want to drag Dark into light? I had a man follow her. The elf's in Lowtown. I just want to get out with my dead guards. Thanks for that.
Sounds like you have a long way to go. Hopefully.
Right. Got me a rosy future to plan out. Think I'll start by selling some boots. Sodding bunch of... Take a long breath on a short shaft, you blasted dog lord inroaders. What a mess of mud and blood. No resale value at all. Hire cheap guards, Hawk kills them. Hire good guards, Hawk kills them. Upside, I don't have to pay them. Is this a wedding ring? That's sad. People always want a set. These guys brothers or something? Cookie cutter. Half a locket. A hidden story of love, loss. My life has purpose again. Wait, no, here's the other half. Must have hired a couple. Wonder if the children look like them. Well, before. Why can't I get his boots off? They're right there. Why can't I get his boots off?
All right.
They're right there.
He just has some really great lines I want to throw in there. All right, let's go find this crazy elven woman. Let's leave the area. I don't like shanking Javaris. Like, he's kind of an asshole, but it's not like he did anything bad to me, you know what I mean? I don't murder hobo. Oops. Yes. Sundermount, we don't need that. We want side alley. Only at night? Only at night. Here we go.
All of you, I can't fight the damned air. You want to live, stay out.
Yes, stay out. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Aveline, damn it.
Wait.
Oh well.
Messer Hawk. Maker, please, the street is death. There was a cloud that drove people mad, and now a seeping mist that kills. All I can do is warn people. If someone like you dies on my watch, I'm right stuffed.
Easy, son. Keep your post. This is my risk.
But... shit.
Very strong.
All right.
We need to
find
find the source.
to do this. Fussel says, how's the pupper nearly got crushed to death by my 2 dogs this morning?
This should do the trick.
She is well. Nothing much on doggy news. I did go out of town this weekend, had a lot of fun, and we boarded Jinx at our favorite little boarding dog place, and when I picked her up, she just looked like she likes going there and all, like, 'cause she likes playing with the other puppies, but oh man, she just looks so happy to see me. So cute! She's a cute dog. How can I kill these guys fast? I should have just had a new party for this, because this is a lot of... Should have had Aveline, should have had Andrews. We're just going to be bleeding hell this entire time. I would like to do the fire thing. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, now I can never pick up this one, because this guy fucking, like, dies on it. Here we go, it's in his crotch. which one is closest? This one, maybe? Yo, yeah, Varric. Check Twitter later. We had the sweetest boy for a few days, but he's going nowhere. Oh, I'll have to do that. Yeah, I missed a lot on Twitter this weekend, I feel like. Which I saw you, Fussel and Jamie Mad recently released a new podcast. You should all check it out. I have not had a chance to listen to it yet, but I'm sure it is full of debauchery and maybe alcohol. My guess. Food and alcohol. Oh damn! I died. Okay. This isn't the best news I've had. I don't know how to play any of these people. Okay, let's first heal up a little.
Just give me a second here.
I'm trying. What does this do? Hex of Torment. Curses all the enemy, increasing damage. Where? Okay, I'm up again. Where is the latch? Here's somewhere.
This is much better.
I know potions exist, but I get busy talking, and here we go. There's this poor lady over here that's crazed. Oh, she got man, she had a arrow right between the eyes. Man. It's mostly dumb idea. Oh, it makes sense. Mostly dumb ideas like Solus being a hair model. Oh, fun. Twitter's just a den of depravity. I mean, isn't that the whole internet, though? Where on the internet is not a den of depravity? And I show you that. Like, I honestly can't think of like a pure website. This lady. Okay, Isabella's hurting. Isabella, you need to calm down. Come on now. See the steel latch. Where is it? Here it is. And then the last barrel.
So, your fault, I presume.
Is that Sir Hawk? You have enemies.
You have a skin
Glad
disease.
it's you, really? These poor people. You are a much better target.
So, care to explain your particular brand of crazy?
Qunari take my people. My siblings forget their culture, then go to the Qun for purpose. We're losing them twice. So I get some help from your people. We'll take the Qunari thunder, make some accidents, and make them hate it. But this is all wrong.
Which of my people put you up to the theft?
It can still work. They're hidden in your city. They'll enrage the faithful and make sure the Qunari are blamed. Me, I'm finished. I just need a few more bodies. A few more.
See, like, I feel for this is she Ellen Fanatic? Yeah, I feel for her, because, like, what she is talking about is a real problem, but she is just going about this stuff completely wrong way. Where is she? We're gonna... Okay, Isabella's dead. Cool. Bip bip. Let's get these two guys. We're pretty good here. Okay, why won't this guy do... don't want to get Ulrich stuck. Oh, Meryl is hurting. Oh, he's already dead. Is that it?
Time to tell the Arishok how he was right and wrong.
Ah, now I get to loot all of this. Look at all this. Now, now I think the real question here is how did Hawk manage to not go crazy from all this gas? Arcane poison. Ooh. We'll never use that at all. Man, listen to all this coughing. Jesus. I don't think this is the way out. But, yep, nope. Where's the way out? This way, I think. Hawk is already mental. Can't go more insane. Alright, you got me there.
Survivors are finally creeping out. Thank you for this.
Alright, let's go over to the Arishok. And this should also open up a whole bunch of companion quests for us. Let's change out the party here. I'm feeling a Sebastian, Fenris. Like a mage now. Meryl, Anders, Meryl. Anders.
All are forbidden.
Except for you, Basra. Alright, Arishok.
So, I was wrong about our thief.
You'll get used to it.
They say we were careless with our trap, that this is our fault. But even without the Sarkamek, there would have been death. This elf was determined to lay blame at our feet. I admire conviction with a focus, but your kind are truly committed to weakness.
That weak elf made a good effort at using your own weapon against you.
We have but one weapon, the certainty of the Qun. It cannot be used against us. And it doesn't matter. I am not here to fight. I am here to satisfy a demand you cannot understand.
It's taking long enough.
It will take as long as needed. No ship is coming. There is no rescue from duty to the Qun. I am stuck here.
You could have built a ship by now, you know.
It is not about a ship. Filth stole from us. Not now, not the Sarkamek. Years ago. A simple act of greed has bound me. We are all denied Parvolin until I alone recover what was lost under my command. That is why this elf and her shadows are unimportant. That is why I do not simply walk from this pustule of a city. Fixing your mess is not the demand of the Qun, and you should all be grateful! Thank you, human, for your service. Leave.
He's on the edge. The Viscount should know.
This feels like, I don't know if you guys ever had this happen, but like when that stern teacher finally like the stern but cool teacher that you had in school finally loses it and like really just yells at the class and like everyone's just like shocked into silence. That's how that moment felt to me. Okay, we probably have a whole bunch of companion stuff open up to us now, so let's see what we got. We can, yeah, look at all that. Descent, we can do that. The long road. Oh, the long road. And then ship for Isabella. Okay, first let's do ship for Isabella, because that's the easy part. Hanged man? Do I have to do it at night? Doesn't matter.
So he comes down wearing nothing but his book.
I have something for you.
Ooh, what's this? Oh, isn't that just the cutest thing?
Baby animals are cute. Ships, not so much.
Thank you, Hawk. This was a thoughtful gesture.
No, that was much.
Anything interesting happening around town?
Apparently not. That's that quest. Okay, what do we want to do? Before I forget, I should probably go over to the whatever it was with the bone pits. Let's go to the bone pit. Ah, tricked you. We're doing Fenris' side quest.
Hunters.
Stop right there. You are in possession of stolen property. Back away from the slave now and you'll be spared.
Fenris is a free man.
I won't repeat myself. Back away from the slave now.
I am not your slave!
Just fire and brimstone all around. They're gonna come kind of from there. Okay, they're about to get for Sebastian. Oop, come on, where are you?
Where is he?
Please, don't kill me.
Tell me.
I don't know. I don't know, I swear. Hadriana brought us. She's at the holding caves north of the city. I can show you the way.
No need. I know which ones you speak of.
Then let me go. I beg you. I swear
You chose the wrong master. Hadriana. I was a fool to think I was free. They'll never let me be.
This is someone you know.
My old master's apprentice.
Man.
I remember her well.
Fenris' texture.
A sniveling social
crazy.
climber that would sell her own children if she thought it would please Daenerys. If she's here, it's at his bidding. I knew he wouldn't let this go.
Then why are we standing around?
The holding caves held slaves in the old times, but apparently they are no longer abandoned. We must go quickly, before Hadriana has a chance to prepare, or flee.
Okay. Is there really nothing to loot here? I'm shocked and appalled, quite frankly. We leveled up, though, so that's a plus. Okay, what do we want to do with ourselves? We were doing alright on willpower, but not so much on constitution. So we'll put constitution magic. And then we were going for this. Do I want a new power or telekinetic blast upgrade? More powerful force. I think I'll do that. Okay. Let's go. Caitie's loot-loving hoarding tendencies are far too relatable. I am so relatable. I put my pants on one leg at a time, just like everybody else. I get stuck on a rock. Don't you all get stuck on... Oh, I actually can't just... I can't go that way. Okay. Cool. Do not take Anders into the cave. Little late for that. I know he gets bitchy, but like... I'm not too worried about his approval, quite frankly. chest is empty or did I grab it? I can't even remember. Either way, I can't loot it. Okay. Where? Here we go. Oh god, oh god. Stop doing the animation. And she did.
One more for me. We're keeping score, right?
I hate this. Let's just have an enemy that can just be invincible for like a few minutes. That sounds like a good idea, right? Are you guys making a like everyone's a teacher now? Oh god, what have I done? Aha. Sebastian, if you could kindly open up the chest, and if you can't,
I'll pass.
Sebastian's fired. Constitution. Oh, wait. If I put everything into... Oh, fuck. Is it cunning? Can this work? Hold on.
Perhaps someone else.
Damn it. Okay, hold on. Maybe we can fudge this. Constitution, strength, the rest of it. Okay. I think. What do we got? Mana, stamina, attack, fire damage, 25. What everyone else is wearing? No attack. What do you got? Constitution, health. No attributes. How about this now?
I don't want to do that.
No. Okay. Danica, what do you got on you? No. This one. Ooh, 2 of them. Who's level up? What does that one have? Well.
I'll pass.
Damn it. I just wanted to open up. Is there anything else I can, like, throw on him? He can't wear any of that. I think I'm just screwed. Damn it. I'm disappointed and upset. What was she wearing? This, and then Anders had this, and I don't even remember what he was wearing. That, and 25 attack. Let's do that. I'm disappointed. Sebastian's getting fired. He's no longer the team rogue. What's this way? Can't even go that way. You want him in the chest because he is a good choir boy. Well, he is the worst choir boy. You can throw your staff at him, pointing in first. I might. Okay, can you at least open a standard chest? Can you be that competent?
All ticket.
No, at least we got that going for us. Oh, Anders leveled up. Anders, we'll give you some more constitution and willpower. And then vengeance. And we're going. Game?
We must be careful. There were many such holdings once, especially in the mountains, where individual slavers kept private pens. They were designed to protect against raids by fellow slavers. No doubt it's why Hadriana chose this place.
Do slavers attack each other often?
They did. What better way to find slaves than to steal them? The holdings outside of Tevinter have mostly been abandoned, but they still exist.
Hadriana won't escape us.
Let's hope this isn't a waste of time.
Okay. Oh, I get to change my party. Huh. Okay, I'm actually curious now. Could I wouldn't bring Sebastian for approval.
They're still here. Good.
I can't go back. Damn. Okay. I thought maybe I could go back to where we just were and then open up the chest with Varric and her party, but alas. Alright. Oh.
See for yourself. The legacy of the Magisters.
Blood magic?
In a society where mages rule, they find many ways to justify their need for power.
Husband time. Yeah, this is a good old romp with the cute boys. Oh, Barrett can level up, but we'll busy ourselves with that later. Sebastian's fired. Makes up anyway. We need that approval. That sweet, sweet approval. Oh god, we're everywhere. Yeah, I believe there is a couple of guys back here that are sitting on some things I cannot sit on. What are you doing? Okay.
Let's finish this!
Is everyone behind us dead? Oh, good. Oh, let's level up Varric since we're thinking about it. Varric, 1+ Constitution, for the rest in cunning. Oops. Now I believe there's a whole bunch of those fire things here. There's gonna be a mage that pops in at one point. We're standing on him, if I remember correctly. There's that mage. Okay, there she goes. Where's the mage? There it is. And now Fenris is standing on it. Fenris, if you could not, that'd be great. Someone level up? Apparently someone leveled up, but I don't see anyone needing to level up. Weird. Cool. Wish we had Kona Cold Inquisition. Could have come in handy when getting flanked by 5 shades in a river. I agree. Oh, let's get our not slave, our new cook. What's her name again? God, I always remember to forget her name. Morana? Oh, hey. How you doing? Don't mind me.
Are you hurt? Did they touch you?
They've been killing everyone. They cut Papa, bled him.
Why? Why would they do this?
No wonder the Maker left his children.
The Magister. She said she needed power, that someone was coming to kill her. We tried to be good. We did everything we were told. She loved Papa's soup. I don't understand.
Is the Magister still here?
I think so. The Magister said they were to prepare for battle. I think she's very frightened.
She has every reason to be.
Please don't hurt her. She'll be so angry if you hurt her.
You're just a slave to them. Property to be used.
Everything was fine until today.
It wasn't. You just didn't know any better.
Are you my master now?
No.
But I can cook. I can clean. What else will I do?
See, I know there's a lot of mods to take off her terrible, terrible makeup, but I kind of like it. Like, it's kind of endearing in a way. Like, this little girl doesn't really know how to do makeup very well. She never mentions her mother, only her father, and I doubt her father knew how to apply makeup. So, like, she just is doing her best, and that's what it looks like. I kind of find it endearing in a way. Come work for me, though.
If you go to Kirkwall, I can help you.
Yes? Oh, praise the Maker. Thank you.
I didn't realize you were in the market for a slave.
I gave her a job, Fenris.
Ah, then that's good. My apologies. Let's find Hadriana and be done with this place.
She looks like a 12-year-old who watched a makeup tutorial. Maybe she did, though. Maybe she was watching Hadriana or whatever, put on her makeup, and tried to copy it because she wanted to be like her master, you know? What if? I think this is Anders? Yeah, to interchange again, but... This is a job interview for Fenris. She looked like a lost help puppy, so I had to hire her. You can tell, like, these little decals of, like, the slaves or whatever aren't quite meshing in right, because, like, their lighting is just different than everything else. The mage here is probably about to go on one of those pressure plates. Let's try to stop them before they can do that. I think I did it. What do you got? Reinforced straps. Hey. Oh. Varric, if you kindly.
It is.
Felon's gut punch. Rough work at Dipstan. Have I picked up any good stats? Because I don't really like the look of my current one. 33, 31, 31, 31. Okay, they all kind of suck. What about 26, 28? Alright, nothing good. Okay. Slave mage, what do you got? Did I pick up everything in there? No, I'm just being paranoid. Yes, okay. Dumb question, do we know if May has slaves or not? Yes, we do, and yes, she has slaves. Isabella makes a point of mentioning it in the comics. But not a dumb question. I feel like I need a save here. That's just one of those things. She just has her hand behind the back and she's just... let's do this. Did I get her or not? I kinda did, I guess. Bip bip. Fleur around a little. Oh, damn it. Okay, a lot of demons here. Alright, Adriana. Oh, she's gonna do the thing, and I'm gonna go flying back. Oh, hey. I think we did it.
Stop! You do not want me dead!
There is only one person I want dead more.
I have information, Elf, and I will trade it in return for my life.
Ha! The location of Denarius. What good will that do me? I'd rather he lose his pet pupil.
You have a sister. She is alive. You wish to reclaim your life? Let me go, and I will tell you where she is.
How do we know you're even telling the truth?
You don't. But I know Fenris, and I know what he's searching for. If he wants me to betray Denarius, he'll have to pay for it.
This is your call.
So I have your word. I tell you, and you let me go.
Yes, you have my word.
Her name is Verania. She is in Carinus, serving a magister by the name of Ahriman.
A servant, not a slave.
She's not a slave.
I believe you. We are done here.
Do you want to talk about it?
No, I don't want to talk about it. This could be a trap. Daenerys could have sent Hadriana here to tell me about this sister. Even if he didn't, trying to find her would still be suicide. Daenerys has to know about her and has to know that Hadriana knows. But all that matters is I finally got to crush this bitch's heart. May she rot, and all the other mages with her.
Maybe we should leave.
Don't comfort me. You saw what was done here. There's always going to be some reason, some excuse why mages need to do this. Even if I found my sister, who knows what the Magisters have done to her? What has magic touched that it doesn't spoil? I need to go.
Woo! She didn't drop a goddamn thing, though, and that's the true crime of this quest. I do eventually want to go to the bone pit, but we gotta finish Bitter Pill.
I've been thinking about what happened with Hadriana. I took out my anger on you, undeservedly so. I was not myself. I'm sorry.
I had no idea where you went. I was concerned.
I needed to be alone. When I was still a slave, Hadriana was a torment. She would ridicule me, deny my meals, hound my sleep. Because of her status, I was powerless to respond, and she knew it. The thought of her slipping out of my grasp now. I couldn't let her go. I wanted to, but I couldn't.
What do you mean?
This hate. I thought I'd gotten away from it. But it dogs me no matter where I go. To feel it again. To know it was they who planted it inside me. It was too much to bear. But I didn't come here to burden you further.
We're friends, Fenris.
I'm not certain I know what that is.
There's an elven woman here, Miss Eyre. She claims she was sent here by you. I didn't know what to tell her.
Greetings, mistress. Your home was difficult to find. I've never been out on my own before, but I found it. Many people know of you. I hope I've made myself useful. I've already begun cleaning, and I can cook. Not as good as Papa, but a little. Is there anything else you'd like me to do?
What sort of skills do you have?
Not many, I fear. The Magister bade me to clean, and sometimes fetch, but Papa told me to keep out of her sight as much as I could. But I can learn. I'll serve you well. Please don't hurt me.
You've been through a great deal. How are you feeling?
I miss Papa, the other servants. I try not to think about what happened. I even feel sorry for the Magister. Is that bad?
I'm sure Hadriana was very thankful for such loyalty.
I suppose she was. I'll serve you just as well, mistress. You'll see.
If you're staying here, Orana, it will be as my servant.
You mean I won't be a slave anymore?
You'll be paid, like anyone else.
A slave is all I've ever been, like Papa and Grandpapa before me. I'll try to be a good servant. Thank you, mistress. You're too good to me.
So people are asking about Fenris. So there's like, it kind of happens with a lot of them. There's like 2 areas where you start the sex scene with Fenris, and I have to speak to Fenris first, so I have to get his approval up high enough, and I don't know if I have that yet. So let's see if we got this. Aha, I think we do. Let's real quickly just look at the questioning beliefs. Fenris, who's this? Sebastian. Okay.
last bottle of the Egregio. I've been saving it for a special occasion.
And what's that?
The anniversary of my escape. Astia Vala Firmundis. Care to hear the story?
Why did I think the Fenris sex scene happens right after Bitter Pill? So if you do question, so in my understanding of it, if you do questioning beliefs, this before you do Bitter Pill, after Bitter Pill you will have the sex scene. We're doing it the other way around because I didn't have his approval high enough. So that's how we're doing.
I thought you avoided talking about this.
Not on special occasions.
Yeah, there we go.
I enjoy listening to you talk.
There are few pleasures greater than speaking with a beautiful woman. Let's see. You've heard of Saharan? The Imperium and the Qunari have fought over the island for centuries now. I was there with Daenerys during a Qunari attack. I managed to get him to a ship, but there was no room for a slave. I was left behind. I barely got out of the city alive.
There's nothing like war for covering one's escape.
I had no intention of escaping. That time. There are rebels in the Saharan jungles called Fog Warriors. They found me and took me in, nursed me back to health. I stayed with them for a time, until Daenerys finally came for me.
Were you with these Fog Warriors willingly?
I'd grown fond of the rebels. They bowed to no master and fought for their freedom. It was beyond my experience. When Daenerys came, they refused to let him take me. He ordered me to kill them, so I did. I killed them all.
Why would you do such a thing?
It felt inevitable. My master had returned and this fantasy life was over. But once it was done, I looked down at their bodies. I felt I couldn't. I ran and never looked back.
Couldn't you have found other Fog Warriors? Become a rebel?
Even if I did, I felt unworthy. I had no way of knowing if I could truly escape from Daenerys then. I didn't even know what that meant. I simply had to get away. I stowed aboard a ship to the mainland and moved south, chased by my former master every step of the way.
I have to wonder why you stayed with Daenerys as long as you did.
You have not been a slave. A slave does not dream of freedom or wonder at possibilities. You think only of your master's desires and what the next hour will bring. It did not occur to me that I could be anything else until I had a taste of it.
But there are stories of slaves rebelling all the time. They did in Kirkwall.
The ritual that gave me my markings also stripped me of my memory. Whatever I was before may as well have never been. Perhaps if I knew, I might have felt differently.
How well did you know these Fog Warriors?
I knew them only a few months, but in that time, I felt as if I truly lived. They were bold, strong, free with their affections. I was in awe of them and owed them everything. And I turned on them even so.
Didn't Daenerys stop you?
The rebels had wounded him. The soldiers he brought attempted to capture me, unsuccessfully. It was weeks before Daenerys was able to mount the hunt in earnest, but by then, I was already gone.
This can't be easy to talk about.
I've never spoken about what happened to anyone. I've never wanted to. Perhaps this is what it means to have a friend.
It might mean more than that.
I have never allowed anyone too close. When my markings were created, the pain was extraordinary, and the memory lingers. But you are a man unlike any other, Hawk. With you, it might be different.
Little glitch there with the genders, but I appreciate the sentiments.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
If there was someone before, I have no memory of it.
There was no one after you escaped, even.
I stayed nowhere for long. Who would I trust? I didn't think I needed anyone, or wanted anyone, until now.
We could find out.
On another evening, perhaps. A last toast, then. To the fallen.
Oh man, I don't know how many bottles has he had. That's the real question. And Isabella's just standing there going, yeah. Goodness. Okay, well that happened. I think we're doing good, though. I think if we go back to the house now, we can unlock the other night. Oh, God.
Fenris?
I have been thinking of you. In fact, I've been able to think of little else. Command me to go, and I shall.
I mean, I just left your house, but...
Did I say anything? Was it that bad?
I'm sorry, it's not... It was fine. No, that is insufficient. It was better than anything I could have dreamed.
Your markings. They hurt, don't they?
It's not that. I began to remember my life before. Just flashes. It's too much. This is too fast. I cannot do this.
Your life before? What do you mean?
I've never remembered anything from before the ritual, but there were faces, words. For just a moment, I could recall all of it, and then it slipped away.
If it brings your memory back, maybe we need to do it more often.
Perhaps you don't realize how upsetting this is. I've never remembered anything, and to have it all come back in a rush, only to lose it. I can't. I can't.
We can work through this.
I'm sorry. I feel like such a fool. All I wanted was to be happy. Just for a little while. Forgive me.
Rip. Well, we had a one-night stand. We're gonna be single for 6 years before that relationship continues, but, oh. We did it, though.
An elven slave.
Servant mother.
Maker's breath, I hope you know what you're doing.
F in the chat for Fenris. Yeah, there we go.
Ah, you've returned.
Oh, I had a letter.
Waiting on your desk at your leisure.
Let's get this letter. From Matcha. Monsieur Hawk, I wanted to thank you for helping my brother. I worry about what the Templars will do to Kieran, but it's what he wants. He is grateful that you defended him before Sir Cullen. Thank you from both of us, Matcha. Matcha, that was like years ago. All right, well, I think everyone. I want to look at Sebastian's approval and Fenris's. So I think we definitely got Fenris's. And look, he has a little hawk crest because he spent the night and stole some of our items and a little armband. Isabella, no. I don't know what we're doing next. Let's regroup at the Hanged Man. He's not a slave mom. I'm paying her in loot I find on the dead bodies. Where's the lie? Alright, first a drink. Because, hey, after that, we're gonna need a drink. Also, we're here with our ex-boyfriend, would you say? Would you say they were boyfriend and girlfriend if they, like... That might have been a few hours. Oh, we got a lot of we have, like, 80. Alright, what are we doing today? Devinter Chantry Amulet. Oh, we could do that. We could do... Oh, there's a lot of talking we could do. We could do that. I do want to... Oh, God. I do want to do a lot of this companion stuff, but I know myself, and I know if I don't go to the Bone Pit, I'm going to forget. So let's bring... Okay, Varric. I'm feeling Aveline. Meryl. Let's go there and, like, actually go to the Bone Pit this time. Wait, who's the ex-boyfriend? Well, Fenris, I guess, because we technically, or he left us. Yeah, attributes. Really get in there with some... Actually, she needs a little bit more strength, because she's getting kind of weaker. So I'm putting everything into Constitution. Meryl. Magic. Oh, I can't actually do that. There we go.
A place of slavery and necessity. Kirkwall could not have existed without its mines.
Meryl's post-bang outfit is so ugly in my opinion. It is. It really is. I like the idea of it like a pure white outfit, but like the shape of it just doesn't work. Hey, Varric.
Love doing that.
Hello.
Thank the Maker you're here. We've had to lock down the mines. Krankovich was clearing out a collapsed section when giant spiders poured out the new opening. They got Krankovich. Poor sod. Rest of us made it out. But now we're sitting here with our thumbs up our asses.
I'll see what I can do.
Good luck in there, hero.
Alright, what else can we do here? Can we go all the way down here? No, we can't. Okay. Bag of bones. Okay, guys, can you explain this, please? Petrified human finger. Okay. Wentworth's sixth finger. Why is this just here? Would Sailor Moon be considered an apostate? I don't know if you heard that growl. So the thing with Sailor Moon is that they get the power from crystals. So, they don't. I don't know. That's a really good question. Since I almost feel like it's crystal based, I almost want to say that you can make an argument that it's less their magic and more like they found a magical artifact. Does that make sense? I don't think this is where we're supposed to go, but this is someplace we can't go, so we're gonna go into it. Okay. Evil Tome. Oh, it's one of these. Yeah, sure. Oh, no. We're gonna get Meryl disapproval. Destroy the book. Didn't think this through. Yeah, rivalry plus it. Yeah, we'll survive. Of all the people whose approval I'm worried about, Meryl's just not one. Is there Sailor Moon kryptonite? Do you mean like something that Sailor Moon is weak to? Not really. Like taking the crystal, like you take the crystal out of her hand, she does become kind of powerless. Like there's a couple scenes in some movies. Hold on, I want to see how much I fucked up. Meryl approval. Oh, we're still good. We're all right. No need to worry. So that's kind of why I'm thinking that without, like, she's not really a mage. It's more like she just found like a cool magical artifact. Like if we were going to port this into Dragon Age for some reason. So I just want to say, like, the Sailor Scouts are dwarven people who found some really cool runes. Are you just sitting up here? Glitter dust. Is this where we want to go? We can't even go in there, so no. Her kryptonite is smart in decisions. I mean, you're not wrong. Aha, great. Actually, does Jansen say anything else, or does he just...
Plug your nose if you go down in them mines. There's this awful new stench. We can't figure out what's causing it.
Oh, that's great. Sack. What's in here? Okay. This is Meredith, the Sailor Scout. I mean, no, but I guess in the definition I just threw out, that's kind of accurate. Which I hate. Crap delirium. I kind of want to go up here and explore, but let's go down here and defeat these spiders. That's the way out. Okay. Krypton's not wearing a skimpy outfit for a 14-year-old. Well... It's a different time. That's why I always think that Sailor Moon should be aged up to at least college level, because, like... It just works better for the story in my mind and makes it a lot more interesting. And, like, their parents, like, play little to no role in all of this, you know? Like, a lot of them even live on their own. Like, Sailor Jupiter's parents died in, like, a plane crash, no lie. That's part of the story. Like, I think the only, like, guardian figure that shows up a lot are Sailor Mars's grandfather, because she, like, works at the place that he lives in a shrine. I don't know why I'm rambling about Sailor Moon during a Dragon Age stream, but you all made me this way. I'm blaming you. Excuse me. Okay, this is a big old circle. How do I want to get in here? I do not know where I want to go. Okay, let's go up here because I already started going up this way, and then we'll go around and go the other way. I don't know which is the way I have to go, or if I've already completed the quest. I don't think so. Well, let's try it. Is this it? This is it. Okay, so no more that way. Let's go the other way now. Magical parents are always inexistent, otherwise how would you get out into the night to fight crime? It's a good question. I know, I've seen a lot of oblivious parents, so... Is this also closed off? Oh, it is. Okay, so that's it. That was the quest. I thought this would be longer for some reason. Let's get out of here. Every anime has that one kid that's like 14 and lives by themselves for some reason. I am curious if, like, in Japan, like, 14-year-olds could actually do that. Because, like, it happens so often, you get curious.
All clear.
Thank the Maker, and thank you. Wow, is that what the inside of a spider smells like? Let's get back to work, boys. And dibs on the spider fangs. I'm gonna make a necklace for the wife.
Don't you want ladies and men, I guess? Because he said wife specifically, but I mean, wouldn't you want a necklace made out of spider fangs from your significant other? Oh fuck! Sorry, I hit the mic and almost fell over. Hey, we're all good here, right? We're all good. Okay, I think that was it. I feel like there was something else to do here, but it's not happening, so maybe I have to leave and come back. We'll figure it out later. In Japan, so kids who have pato in school are working illegally. Huh. I don't know what pato is. It's also illegal for school-age kids to get jobs. Oh, interesting. Was Witch a thing with anyone? I doubled down on Sailor Moon in that show. I did not watch Witch, but I knew of it. Like, Witch I was kind of, when Witch was showing around where I was, it was kind of like, I had moved past that phase. But, part-time job. Oh, okay, okay. Interesting. I saw something. That is a very long name.
An adventurer. Do you need
Hubert.
The mines were overrun with spiders. I will send a missive telling the workers to exercise caution when opening new passageways. Hopefully, some of them know how to read.
Ah, Hubert. Please change.
You know the Tethras family businesses are registered in your cousin Elman's name.
You don't say.
But I can't find any record of you having a cousin, Elmond.
I'll introduce you sometime. He's a little on the shy side.
Varric, he's imaginary.
Which makes him a much better head of the household than I am. He never misses the Merchants Guild meetings for one.
Caitie, explain corrupted versus red lyric. I'm assuming you mean red lyrium. Corrupted lyrium and red lyrium are the same thing. There you go. Not much to say on that. Unless you mean something else. Like red lyrium is lyrium that has been corrupted / blighted. So
I heard you lost something. This it? How did you... No, I don't want to know. Just thank you.
yeah, Caitie, what is corrupted? It's just another name. Like if something is tainted, you would say it's corrupted or whatever in this world. It's just that. So Hawk is just using it? Yep. Just using it. Long road, fruitless task, distant. It's like how the Inquisitor can craft with red lyrium. It's a game mechanic, and we're just gonna hand wave it away. I think it's about time to do anything else with companion quests. So, what do we want to do? We can do distant. I thought there's questioning beliefs in the chantry, which were we right in front of? No, but we are pretty close. Let's do that.
The Canary must like it here, to stay so long.
From what I've seen, the Canary don't like anything.
That can't be true. They must like some things. Sunshine, butterflies.
I'm giving it all up. I made a vow to the Chantry, and it was wrong to turn my back.
Sebastian, listen to yourself. You're as impulsive now as the day you turned away from us. Do you think the Maker wants another rashly spoken vow that you'll abandon when the next passion takes you?
I will not...
This is your life, child. Don't spend it being blown about like a weather vane. But here's Hawk. Maybe you can talk some sense into him.
I don't think sense is really my strong suit.
How long has she spent telling me to return to the Chantry, and now that I want to, she won't take me? It was wrong for me to break my oath to the Chantry. I've turned against the Maker. And for what? Why would I want to rule Starkhaven and deal with jackals like Lady Harriman for the rest of my life?
Do you see yourself as a prince? Or a priest?
That's exactly the question I've been praying for guidance about. When I think of going to Starkhaven, calling on allies like Flora Harriman and all the corrupt, scheming nobles, my throat swells shut in horror. When I think about staying, I'm at peace.
If you give it up, what then?
I suppose I must convince Elthina my commitment is sincere. Then I will remain here, to represent the Maker's interests as she thinks best.
You should ask what's best for your people, not just for you.
I do not have hubris enough to imagine it matters to the common people who rules them. Someone will take the reins. The fields will be planted, the crops gathered. No one will notice that a Vale lives and isn't there, and I can devote my life to the Maker's will on Thedas.
So, this is one of those weird choices because no matter what you really choose, he goes and takes Darkhaven anyway. So, I don't know. What would Danica think? You belong in the Chantry.
You're wise to stay here. No one trusts a man who breaks his oath.
I cannot return to Starkhaven and subject my people to war without a clear sign that it's the Maker's will.
There we go.
If I spot a canary admiring butterflies, Meryl, you'll be the first person I tell.
Oops. Athena, we haven't really talked to you yet, have we?
Your grandparents would be so proud of you. When I was a girl, the Amels were one of our most prominent families. I'm glad to have one of their line in the estate again. How can I help you?
What is the Chantry's stance on the Qunari presence here?
Would it help anything for us to get involved? Or is it more likely to light the kindling? If the Qunari act against us, the Templars will defend Kirkwall. Otherwise, we guard ourselves best by waiting.
I keep accidentally hitting the mic when I drink some tea. Sorry about that.
How long have you been Grand Cleric?
I became a lay sister here when I was only a girl. My parents died of fever, and I was taken in by the Chantry. Eventually, I took my vows. After I had served for some time, the revered mothers agreed that I should travel to Orlais. The Divine herself appointed me Grand Cleric of Kirkwall. That was near 30 years ago.
How is the Amel Mage related? Is it Gamlen's child? No, it's, it's Leandra and Gamlen's cousin. So, I'm assuming from their father's side, because the last name Amel. But, it's your grandfathers were brothers, if that makes sense. So, let's hear about my family.
You knew my grandparents?
I dedicated your mother into the Chantry. She was a beautiful baby. Your grandmother was a very proper lady, but she was beside herself that day. And your mother put a fist in my eye.
That sounds like a baby.
Are you intending to stay neutral about the Qunari mages forever?
The Maker's time is not men's time. We do not need to rush. The Chantry is not a domineering father with the whip always in hand. She is a gentle mother who knows her children learn best when allowed to learn themselves.
I get where she's coming from. At the same time, Kirkwall doesn't need a gentle mother. It needs a firm mother figure. Or father figure. It doesn't matter. Just a firm figure. That's where you get in a lot of trouble with parenting, because parents want to be nice to their kids, or like friends with their kids and stuff like that, but kids don't want friends, they want parents. They want, kids need guidance, and that's the parents' job to do. I think it's, what time is it, 37? Do we have time to do Anders' quest line? Let's see what other side quests we have real quick. Let's see. Secondary herbalist tasks, right, we'll get on that. Tevinter Chantry Amulet, we could do that. And the Long Road. I'll keep that for next week. What do we have here? Forbidden Knowledge, sketching the details, how to frame a Templar. Okay, let's do Tevinter Chantry Amulet in Dissent. So we need, who are we bringing to this? This is a very good question. This seems like a Varric. We definitely need Anders. And who? We can get a lot of Fenris and Sebastian approval from this for most of the choices, but I'm almost afraid to make them come with us, just in case I change my mind. So I might do Isabella or Aveline. Let's do Isabella. Isabella's fun. She can break up the tenseness. Anders Clinic.
It's not a pretty home, but at least it's clean.
Is it though, Anders?
Have you noticed how many Tranquil are in the Gallows courtyard lately? And don't tell me I'm just sensitive to it. I've been watching, and every day there are new Tranquil, selling their bloody wares. Good mages too. People I know past their harrowing.
Doesn't Chantry law say that mages who pass their harrowing can't be made tranquil?
Exactly. The Templars are using the right of tranquility to silence those who speak against them. They're working on a deliberate plan to turn every mage in Kirkwall within the next 3 years.
Whatever you think of Templars, you can't imagine they're so heartless.
They're worse. There are groups in Kirkwall who help those fleeing the Circle. I've talked to people on the inside. The plan is the work of a Templar named Sir Ulrich. I've had a run-in with him myself. He's the one who did the ritual on Carl. Nasty piece of work. Likes to make mages beg.
What happened between you and Sir Ulrich?
I've been involved with an underground resistance. Mages living free in Kirkwall who help others escape. I can't tell you any more, for your sake and theirs. You have too much involvement with the Guard and nobility. Suffice it to say, I've been in the Gallows. I've seen his work firsthand.
What else do you know about Sir Ulrich?
The Knight Commander is at least sincere in her convictions. However misguided, she believes she's helping people. Sir Ulrich's a sadist. Cold-blooded as a lizard. He likes to experiment on mages. Find out what it takes to push them into the arms of demons.
Don't Templars have anything better to do than come up with new ways to torment mages?
No. My friends in the Mage Underground know a way inside. A secret entrance under the walls of the Gallows. Come with me tonight, please. Help me find the evidence of Sir Ulrich's tranquil solution.
What do you mean, tranquil solution?
That's what he calls it. His idea of a peaceful solution to the mage problem. To sunder the mind of every mage in the Free Marches. I'm told he's bringing his proposal to Val Royeaux, to the Divine herself. He would turn every mage in Thedas into a drooling simpleton under his command.
I'll be there. Though this Sir Ulrich would be a fool to keep such a plan in writing.
Then let us pray he's a fool as well as a bastard. I'm ready to go when you are. Our entrance is concealed not far from here.
Before we do that, though.
I brought you something. It's shiny and subversive. I thought you'd like it.
You got me a gift? I hardly think I've done anything to deserve that. Is it a... That's a Tevinter Chantry amulet. Do you want me to get executed? It's sacrilege to wear those in any land under the Divine.
The Divine condemned their chantry because it freed mages from the Circle. I thought you might sympathize.
I like it. Maybe not on the outside of my clothes. I'm not that eager to face the hangman's noose. But I appreciate the thought. I've never really thought about what life would be like in the Tevinter Chantry. In the Circle, they make it sound like the Void itself. The Black Divine stalking Thedas, making it unsafe for kittens and virgins.
I haven't noticed too many of either in Kirkwall.
And fewer every day, I suspect. I appreciate the gift. Perhaps one day I can return one as meaningful.
Oh, God. That conversation seemed weirdly appropriate from just having romance Fenris today. All right, let's... Is that... Can we go back to... Yeah, Brecker's Hideaway. I don't know why we can go back there. I think it's time to go do Anders' side quests. We got 15 minutes. We'll be squeezing it in here, but we're trying our best.
Alone in the dark.
Do not tell anyone about this way to the Gallows. It's a secret that has saved the lives of hundreds of mages. This is it. This tunnel will take us into the Gallows. Are you ready to help me find evidence of the tranquil solution?
Let's go.
Well, I already have my party picked, but I appreciate it.
It tells you something of Kirkwall's attitude. That they house their mages in an old slave prison.
Okay, we got a couple options here on where to go. This way is, I think, where we want. Yeah, this is just its own little room, so let's go in here. Hello, Spindleweed. Nothing in there. bones? Anything else? Nope, that's it. Well, at least we got spindleweed. Here's the way up. Here we are. Run to us, boys. Yeah, not really. We could have just passed by here. Come on. Just in time to make it not useful. Is that everybody? Oh no, there's another guy up here. There's a guy behind me. It's kind of fucking me up. He'll die screaming? Is that like a humble brag?
Lyrium smugglers built these tunnels to service the Templars who crave the stuff.
Why do they need smugglers? Okay. This is really just one big circle, so we can kind of go wherever we want, but... Let's go down here. I don't think there's much in here. This is where we just were. We've been in this cave like 3 times today, and there's never anything in this little nook. Corpse. I think that's everything. And I think... Oh! Scared the shit out of me, quite honest. Is Isabella a virgin? No, sir. I do not think that is the case at all. Honestly, I would be very impressed if she was a virgin, because she's been trying very hard to not be. Ooh, a complex chest. Varric, please. Yes. Wasn't really worth it, but I'm glad we got it. There's the Dorman mercenaries. One true pantaloon, so hey. Is anti-virgin a thing? I mean, it depends how you define it. Are you against virgins? Then yeah, I guess someone out there may be against virgins for some reason. A lot of what is classically defined as toxic masculinity, I would say, is anti-virginity for men, at least, not for women. It's weird, double standard. What's in here? It's nothing. Okay, I think we're getting close to the end of this. Because it's like right up here. Okay, have we found a good staff yet? Because I really don't like... Because this is just what Morrigan had. Crook staff, 29. Nothing really beats that 35, I'll say that. Let's save right here. That sounds like a good...
There! Let's finish this!
Ooh, health potions. That's nice. Lyrium Smuggler. This, we can't open it. Okay. Okay, there's the marker.
No, please. I haven't done anything wrong.
That's a lie. What do we do to mages who lie?
I just wanted to see my mum. No one ever told her where they were taking me.
No. No, this is their place. We cannot...
So, you admit your attempted escape? You know what happens to mage girls who don't toe the line around here, don't you?
Please, no! Don't make me tranquil. I'll do anything.
That's right. Once you're tranquil, you'll do anything I ask.
The Chantry frowns on Templars who take personal advantage of their charges.
Who's this?
It's the Divine. Come all the way from Orlais to tell you personally what a jackass you are.
You fiends will never touch a mage again.
Oh, Varric. I don't know if I've ever heard Varric say that before. I am impressed. Now, Ulrich's getting murdered.
Get back! How about you?
Bip bip. Let's explode these archers. Whoops.
They will die! I will have every last Templar for these abuses.
It's over, Anders. They're all dead.
Every one of them will feel justice's burn.
Get away from me, demon!
I am no demon. Are you one of them, that you would call me such?
Anders, that girl is a mage. We rescued her from being made tranquil.
She is theirs. I can feel their hold on her.
She's the reason you're fighting, Anders. Don't turn on her now.
Please, Messer.
Baker, no. I almost... If you weren't here, I need to get out of here.
I feel bad for the guy. Oh, now we have to decide what we want to do with Ella. I really don't think it matters what we choose in the long run, though, other than, like, some flavor text. Ah. All right, Ella, where are you?
You saved my life, Messer. What was that thing?
Lambert stunt. Oh, okay, I have to say that.
Don't worry. It was all a trick by the Circle to scare you away from ever summoning demons.
I wouldn't. I never...
It was a joke.
Can I go home now?
Find your parents, but don't stay there. You must leave Kirkwall.
I know. There's nowhere in the city where Sir Ulrich's men won't find me. Thank you, Messer. Andraste herself must have put you in that room.
And she's gone. Alright, well, let's go talk to Anders and have a little quick therapy session about what he just did, what he did. I mean, like, we know why he got lost control. This is why you don't become abominations. What did, oh, Coterie Breaker. I keep thinking that's like a codex entry or something. Alright, big boy. How you doing?
Trash. Trash. Keep. Trash. Trash. Won't be needing that anymore.
So I will say that when I first saw this scene, I immediately knew something was gonna go wrong with Anders. One sign you find of suicidal people is that they start just giving away their objects. So that, and then also where he tries to give Varric like a very prized possession of his, was like Anders was definitely, you know, going off the rails, doing something suicidal. I didn't think he would explode the chantry, but I knew something bad was going to happen. So if you ever find your friends and they're giving away very prized possessions, ask if they're all right. Just a tip.
This is all Sir Ulrich had. Looks like the Tranquil solution began and ended with him.
Let me see that. The Divine rejected the idea. Meredith rejected the idea. This was not what I expected. Perhaps I should try talking to the Grand Cleric. Maybe she's more reasonable than I thought. Thank you. I will think on what you've said.
I didn't really say anything because I kind of just cut the conversation short there, but it's good enough. All right.
What are you doing?
Putting out milk. I miss having a cat around. But I think the refugees have scared them all off. Or maybe eaten them. You know, I've been meaning to thank you. Having someone like you making a name for yourself in Kirkwall. It's done a lot for mages. You're the kind of leader we need. To tell the world we won't be punished any longer for our Maker-given gifts.
Who said anything about me leading? I was going to watch. With snacks.
Mages in this city look up to you. They want what you have. Just knowing you exist is enough to light the fire.
Why does this matter so much to you?
Why do you think your parents gave up everything to keep you and your sister out of the Circle? In the Circle, they tell you day and night that magic is sin. A mark on your soul of the Maker's hatred. But for all the talk of demons, the most common death I saw for a mage was suicide.
I didn't realize you were planning anything that big.
No small change would address the injustice that mages face. The Chantry itself must be overturned. There will always be mages born in Thedas. But Templars are made by men. And they can be unmade.
Why do none of my friends ever just want to be the best wallet player in Lowtown?
With the Great Hawk deigned to associate with the best wallet player in Lowtown. Seriously, though, I couldn't do this without your support. I couldn't hold on to this spirit of vengeance inside me. But I know you won't let me lose myself to him.
I mean, I'll try, but you're gonna make it hard.
I can't go on like this.
Oy.
I can't go on like this.
Oy. That worries me. Okay, let's go back to the Hangman, get a couple pints, and that might be where we call it today. Hawk's trying to get out of a yikes situation with sarcasm. Honestly, yes. That is how I feel. Oh, poor Lily. That is how I feel this character goes down. Hanged man. All right. Well, it's about that time to end the stream, so I think this is where I'm going to call it. We got pretty far today. We started Fenris Romance. We did a lot of companion side quests. Next time, what do we have to look forward to? A lot of side quests we had to eventually get done. Companions, we have Aveline's. Then we'll probably have to just keep on doing Black Powder Courtesy, which is really just go talk to the king guy, the Viscount. There you go. Turn to the Viscount, and then we have to go track down Mother Patrice and all that stuff. I do eventually want to do Legacy this act, so I don't know if we'll do that next week or whatnot. Nah, I probably won't do it next week. Probably do Long Road and then everything else, and then just before Hawk's mother gets taken, that's when we'll do Legacy. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming. things should be getting more back to normal, schedule-wise. As far as Split... I can't talk with this guy's talking. Split the Veil. Funny story on Split the Veil. We actually recorded a whole episode to try to get it out this week. But my audio glitched, and the episode now only has half the audio. So we're deciding we're just going to record a new one. We're going to try to record it because both Jordan and I don't have anything to do Friday because of the holidays. Happy 4th of July, everyone. So we're going to try to record one Friday morning and see if we can like pump it out really quickly. I don't know if we'll be able to do it, but we're going to try our best. And then I don't know what we're going to do with half of episode 40 that we currently have. I don't know if we'll make 40. Anyway, point is, Split the Veil is probably going to be late. We should be doing Versace this weekend and Sailor Moon next week. And I think that's everything, all the news. Yeah. But guys, thank you so much. Have a good 4th of July weekend if you're in America. And if you're not in America, just eat a bunch of hamburgers and go outside and watch some fireworks or watch some drunk guys try to explode themselves with fireworks, and then you'll get the true 4th of July experience. Anyway, guys, goodbye.